Do you wave your terrible towel when Renegade plays? Reach for a tasty cake when JJ shouts, "He scores!" Does the sound of an F1 engine make your heart race? Doing push-ups with the Nittany Lion after a TD? Then lend us an ear, and we will share the exhilaration of Steelers football, the excitement of Flyers hockey, the nail-biting finishes of F1, and the pride when we yell, "We are Penn State." Welcome to the SteelFlyers show, the strangest combination of sports fandom since pineapple was put on pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SteelFlyers show. Boy, oh boy, have we got a lot of awesome sauce for you guys today. Woo! Oh my gosh. Look, I'm sitting here with two of some of the best people on the planet. I'm sitting here with Pearlo Wisdom. Hey, Pearlo, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing amazing, dude.
You
I'm
got it.
doing good. Absolutely incredible.
That's awesome.
Fantastic.
Sitting there in your Seattle apartment, I see,
I
kicking
am.
back.
I hope the helicopter noise isn't bothering you or
No,
anything.
no, we can't. No, we
Okay,
can't.
good.
Good. We can't hear
Yeah,
the
it's just
helicopter.
good soundproofing. I just had it worked on.
Perfect. And oh my gosh, a new announcement, a new awesomeness, a new collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to announce John Duncan, Off the Wall Hockey. Hey, how you doing, man?
I am
Okay.
doing great. I am doing
Woo!
great. So excited to be here. This is just awesome.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I can't even get over this. Look, when Perlo came to me and was like, "Hey man, you got to check this dude out. He's really good." He was like, "You got to listen to him. You got to check him out." And I was like, "All right." So I clicked on over to your page and I listened to your game 6, the Tampa Bay Dallas, all 3 hours and 6 minutes of it. Okay, yeah, I'm sick like that. Okay. And I was like, "Wow, this guy is sitting down calling the game." Is any one of those teams your favorite teams? I mean, are you like a Tampa Bay favorite guy? Or are you like is that one of those teams your favorite? Are you a Dallas guy or something?
No, I'm a Bruins fan. I'm from Massachusetts, but I watch hockey the whole thing, no matter what teams are playing. If hockey's on, I'm there, and I've just always been my favorite sport. Huge fan.
Wow. Yeah, man, that's awesome. So like Perlo said, yeah, you got to check this guy. So he's calling the game like Tampa Bay or Dallas is one of his favorite teams. Like it was so smooth. I'm like, oh man. So we had an opportunity to do a show together once, like what, a couple weeks ago or so,
Yeah, a
right?
couple
We
weeks
did the
ago.
Colorado Avalanche, I believe, is what we did. Yeah.
Yes.
And we are proud to announce here at Steel Flyers that we got some great things here. The NHL Pearlo Wisdom page has gone live. That's right, folks. www.steelflyers.com/link/NHL Pearlo Wisdom is out there live. Also, thanks to John agreeing and Off the Wall Hockey being part of the Steel Flyers, he's got his website is now live, baby. www.steelflyers.com/links/Off the Wall Hockey is now live. Ooh, they're alive.
Yeah.
Oh
I am
yeah.
so blown away, man. I can't get over the fact that we were able to get this done so fast. You guys are such great talents. We got a lot of great information coming for you guys. We got shows lined up, especially with Off the Wall Hockey, especially with Pearlo Wisdom. We're going to have some great shows for you guys, hopefully lined up here real soon on prime time and get them out there on live on YouTube. So I wanted to do this show to introduce everybody to you and maybe just kind of break down and give everybody a little bit of chance to get to know everybody. So we're going to start off with our main man, John. John, you said you're from Massachusetts, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. And so your main team is the Boston Bruins, right?
Yep. Lifelong
Okay.
Bruins fan.
Awesome. So what got you into this? What got you into calling games and got you doing what you're doing, man? I mean, you got a great YouTube channel out there. By the way, you got to go check that out. Like and subscribe. Off the Wall Hockey. Go check that out. But
Thank you.
what got you doing that, man? What got you to this point?
Oh man, it's It's hard to pinpoint an exact, any specific thing, but just I've always loved hockey. My dad's a huge hockey fan, grandfather, huge hockey fan, played hockey growing up all the way through high school. So hockey has just always been a huge passion of mine and my number one favorite sport. I love sports in general, but hockey's always been it. And man, I was never in front of the camera type person. I was always kind of the shy, quiet kid in school. So I never in a million years thought that I would be doing anything like YouTube and that
Right.
it would ever get as big as it has.
Yeah.
And I would say it was the summer before my senior year of college. I was in school for communications, went to Worcester State University up in Worcester, Mass, and I had no clue what I wanted to do after college. I had no idea. I was figuring I'd just get some 9 to 5 marketing thing and just see what happens, but I had no real idea of what I wanted to do. And then I watched a YouTube channel, which everybody knows, the hockey guy. He's probably the biggest hockey YouTuber on YouTube right now, well over 100K subscribers. I started watching some of his videos and I started looking at it. I'm like, man, this is awesome. Like this guy just turns his webcam on and talks about hockey. It's not this big production. It's not a movie. It's not all this ridiculous stuff. He just talks about hockey. So, senior year of college, we were heading into the 2017-18 NHL season. And I was like, you know what? I'm at school. I got some time when I'm not in class. Why don't I just flip on my webcam and see what happens? So I
Yeah.
started doing some videos and it didn't catch on super quick. And I was really, really bad. If you go to my channel and look at my first early videos, they are so bad compared to what I'm able to do now.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how it started. And I just stuck with it and kept doing videos, kept getting better and better. And all of
Wow.
a sudden, I started doing live streams during the 2018 playoffs. And it just kept growing and growing and getting bigger and bigger. And I kept getting better and better. And now we're here.
Awesome. That's awesome. Perlo, my main man. Listen, you've done everything from done all the NHL up and down. You're the main man from Edmonton, Canada. How did you get started doing this?
Well, I mean, I played from the time I was a kid.
Oh, hey, look at
I
that. Two players. Two
yeah,
players.
two players. I actually was late learning to walk, and 6 months after I learned how to walk, I was skating. So I was just like, forget the walk stuff, just throw some skates on, right? But then, so I just loved the game, and when I played, I loved the game for fun. I enjoyed the game. I wasn't. The problem I had when I was playing was they said that he had to learn how to compete or take things seriously. That actually is said about me and just about everything I do in life. So, unlike John, as you can imagine, I wasn't the shy, quiet kid in the corner. If you never
Oh
happened,
no,
and
not
still
Perlo.
not.
No. He's
So,
definitely not the shy.
anyways, after I was done hockey, I kind of got lost. I just, I was told you got to get a trade and all that kind of stuff like that, and I did that. Life was kind of boring for a long time, and sort of what John was saying. I I kind of woke up one day after and started to change my life around. And I saw the hockey guy, and I saw guys like John, and I saw guys like that. And I thought, gee, I wonder if an old guy like me could turn on. And I did. And I didn't even have a laptop, I just had a phone. And I would talk into my phone and do these things or whatever the case may be. And I got a pretty good following, and I was having fun. And so I just kept on going. And now I'm learning the technology part of it so I can do all this together. And then I met you, man. First, I met Jamie Bascow because
Oh
I
man.
on Twitter. I'm reading all the guys on Twitter that I like, trying to find guys that I like. And Jamie Bascow, I'm looking at his stuff. I'm like, this guy's passionate. And I'm a Philly fan as well as an Oilers fan. So I messaged him one day and I said, hey, bro, you got, because he was just starting out. He didn't have many followers. And I said, you got to keep going. This is great stuff. And next thing you know, Jamie's doing like super. And then I kind of dipped down a bit, changed my life again. And then I came back to it. And as soon as Jamie saw me back, he started supporting me.
Yeah.
And then he introduced me to you, and he introduced me
Yeah.
to Joe and all
Yeah.
that stuff like that. And then I started getting a little confidence. So I reached out to guys like John, and I started establishing what I really wanted to do. What I loved about John is, and he said about the hockey guy, is it's hockey, man. It's pure, in-depth talking about hockey, not fluff stuff, not rumors in the air, although I do some of that a little bit myself, I have to admit. But it's actual in-depth hockey, and I loved it. I love it. Now my whole life is to it. I'm just driven and to do exactly what I want to do, and this is what I want to do. And my whole life has brought me to this point. Now we're going to have this great website. I get to work with great people like John. I've never been so excited in my life. It's fantastic.
And we are very blessed to have both you guys on as part of the SteelFlyers crew here. Look, you guys pretty much were like when I first jumped onto Twitter and I kind of hooked up with Jamie, and he was like, "Wow, man, you should check this guy out. He does podcasts and shows and whatever." And then I started watching Perlo, and he was like, "Yeah, man, why don't you come on and do a show with me?" And I was like, "All right." I mean, so like if you go back and look at some of my early shows, okay, they were not exactly the best, but Perlo and I just seemed to hit it off right from go. Okay, where we had just really good rapport and really good back and forth, and our videos express that. You know what I mean? And so that's just kind of how it built, and we kind of all had this idea of like, hey, let's try to create this community, and let's try to put together a place where everybody can come to get all of their sports needs. So, like, you can come to Steel Flyers and check out a really cool video about the Colorado Avalanche. Or you could come to Steel Flyers and check out a prognostication show from the Great Pearls of Wisdom. You understand what I'm saying? Or you could come to the Steel Flyers show and check an off the wall hockey call in the game. I mean, that's what we're getting to, folks. That's what we're talking about here. That's what this is building to. We're going to have probably two more of these shows because that's right. I got two more people to introduce to you. So we got John from Off the Wall Hockey and Pearlo Wisdom. Now, my question is this. What do you guys think about joining Steel Flyers? I'm going to ask John first.
Oh man, I'm just so excited. I think that this is something that is obviously just getting off the ground and just getting started, and the potential for massive exponential growth here is really exciting. And I think that's one of the biggest things that made me so happy to join this, is the fact that this is something I truly believe can become a huge thing and
Yes.
really blow up and get big.
Yes.
And I see the potential in this, and I'm just more than happy to be a part of it. And I hope that my content in a way helps drive that growth and helps
Yeah.
make it even bigger and better.
Yep.
And I'm just so stoked to be here, because I think this is going to be, when we really get this off the ground and fully running, this is going to be a
Exactly.
big thing.
Exactly. No, I agree 100%. And John, that was one of the reasons why when Perlo came to check this guy out, and then we did some scoping you out and everything, and then I had a nice talk with you, man. And I'll tell you what, I'm deeply excited to have you on board. I can't wait to start doing some shows with you. I can't wait to learn from you, and I can't wait to start doing some collabs with you, especially with Perlo. I've done quite a few shows with Perlo. I've only done one show with you. We got some other folks we're going to have get together and get on this on board too. So, Perlo, why do you think this is a good move? What do you like about joining Steel Flyers?
Well, you mentioned one thing right there, the word community. I always what I struggled a little bit when I first started. I was doing them all by myself, and it was kind of enjoyable and all that. But there was always something kind of missing. And I came from a place where, and when I was young, where community was everything. And I thought, So I started having this desire to build a hockey community of people. And when I brought kind of this idea to you, maybe like just a little seed of an idea to you, I never thought it was going to build out to where it was like
Ambition
this.
seed. Ambition.
Yeah, it was just a little seed of an idea. I never thought it was going to build out this. And what I really love about it is it's not just hockey. It's going to be every sport,
Yeah.
every team out there,
Yeah.
all the, everything. It's like not just going to be one sport. It's not going to be just one team. It's going to be everybody working together, promoting each other, great talent, being able to work with each other on a regular basis, and building together. And to me, that is what I want. It's not even for a benefit of financial or whatever the case may be. It's to have that family, I think, is great. And I think people see that. And I think it's something that is really going to be embraced by people when they see that. So I love it. I talk about it all the time. I'm so excited. It's been an image in my head that hasn't really formulated into a reality. And now that I'm seeing it, it's like, wow, this is what I didn't even realize this is what I was talking about right here. So yeah, I'm pretty
I
stoked.
share that image with you, Perlo, and that's
Yeah.
why this has come along the way it has. Because when I first started doing this, I said, man, I'm bored. I'm sitting in my house. There's nothing to do. My biggest dream is to do what John does. I want to call hockey games. I want to
Yeah.
call football games. I want to be that guy that is there that calls the games. Okay. It's just been a huge dream of mine, and it's something that I felt, well, hey, I can I can buy some stuff, and I can get a camera, and I can do what you guys did and just start spouting into a camera, and started a podcast, and it just kind of grew from there. And then I started talking to Jamie, and then I started talking to Perlo, and then we started talking to a whole bunch of other people, and a whole bunch of other people started talking to a bunch of other people. And then, we started meeting people, and then I got to meet John. I got to meet some other folks that we're going to introduce here on another show here, but I don't want to spoil it, because I want to keep it, but we met a lot of people like that. And that's exactly the key phrase, is this is a community. I want this to be a community where family is first. I want this to be where you feel that you can come and give me your truest, bestest, bestest. Yay! Truest, bestest. All right.
That's a word.
It's a word. It's going to be a word now
Hmm.
anyway, but the truest and most professional. And we want it so that little Mary and little Johnny can sit there with mom and dad and watch the show. We have integrity. We have something that a lot of things that is not out there, and that's professionalism. That's people that care about what they're talking about. That's people that are knowledgeable about what they're talking about and enjoy it and enjoy bringing you that kind of stuff. I mean, look at these guys. Look at these guys. Look how happy they are to give this information to you guys. That's all. I'm just providing the vehicle and the platform, and these guys are the ones that make it all spin, because this is the talent. These are the main man's pots and pans right here. So this is what we got going on here at SteelFlyers. We are honored and privileged to have the Great Pearlo Wisdom. We're honored and privileged to have John Off the Wall Hockey. Yeah, man. So we can't wait to start putting some shows out there. Please go to their channels, go to their website links. Okay, we'll put the links down there so that you guys can go to those links, and we'll provide all that stuff for you. But check it out. Hit the like and subscribe. Thank you guys very much for joining us. I can't tell you what an honor and a privilege it is to have you guys part of the SteelFlyers group. Perlo, why don't you tell the folks how we can get in touch with you and how we can follow you?
Well, like you said, we'll get the link down there. All my stuff is on the Steel Flyers website, and that's pretty much all you need to know. And would you just be watching, because when this live stuff starts flowing, it's going to be absolutely incredible. It is. It's going to be the best podcasting you've seen live stream on a website ever. Period. And if I'm wrong, well, No, I'm
No,
not
I think
wrong.
you could say, I think you'd mic drop after that. Yeah, I think you could mic drop after that. John, off
Yeah.
the wall hockey, my brother. Thank you very much for joining us on this. Thank you for giving us a little bit of insight into why you're doing this, and really appreciate you joining us, man. And tell everybody how we can get in touch with you.
Yeah, I've got Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, obviously. All those links are on my page on SteelFlyers.com. So just go and check out my page on there, SteelFlyers.com/link/off the wall hockey. It'll all be there. I just cannot wait to get started here. This is going to be some amazing content for not just from me, but from everyone that we have joining here with Steel Flyers and everything that we're putting together here. This is going to be some incredibly good sports content coming your way. So really,
Sure.
really excited to get started.
For sure. Yeah, man. We can't wait. Can't wait to get into it. So once again, thank you guys for joining us. We got the Great Pearlo Wisdom. We got the great John off the wall hockey. I'm your great host, Steel Flyers, and we got lots of great stuff coming for you. So just remember, stay strong, stay safe, and hang tough.